Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another esteemed episode of the Podsack podcast. I have to my right, Patrick the Sound Guy. You have me, Andre, one of three, Sheldon, one of two, and now the third is back after a trip down memory lane. Cooper.
Podsack podcast.
I'm back.
Podsack
podcast. We're back.
The boys are back.
Boys
We're
are
back. So usually we do our weeks, but this is just all Cooper.
Yeah, I did. I took a trip. Took a trip to Europe, and it was long, and it was at sometimes grueling, but
I'm so glad you didn't
it
get
was so
hostels.
beautiful. Huh?
We all thought you wouldn't come back.
We almost didn't. Jane didn't want to. Jane was like, "Yo, let's throw the passports out." She's like,
That's why
we don't need to go back. I can just do the Instagram thing for a little bit. You can find a job here, and we could just live here.
You guys have nothing there.
It's nothing. Just leave everyone.
Work at a bike shop.
Yeah, just work.
Do the whole gym and pan
You name
thing.
the Tito and you're good.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted. And I
Learn to
told
make
her,
pasta.
I told her no, we are going back home because I need this in my life. This amazing podcast. I told her like there's nothing more that I dream about at night except this podcast. Honestly.
What was one of like
What was your favorite country?
yeah, like if you were gonna stay there, what would be the one place that you would stay?
Where did you go again?
So we started in Amsterdam. We started in Amsterdam and we kind of went around like Netherlands a little bit, like Rotterdam, and we were staying in a couple different cities there. And then we went straight to Belgium. So our first spot outside of the Netherlands was Belgium. We went to Brussels.
And where in Europe is Belgium again?
Belgium is like it's an hour and a half away from Amsterdam.
Oh, okay.
Like it's
And
right
they make the
beside
waffles there.
Yeah, they made, well, it's all like chocolate and everything. And so we stopped off in Brussels for a little bit, and then we went to Luxembourg.
That's where they make the.
Oh my god, why'd you swear?
Market.
I'm sorry.
It's always you that swears.
I mean, he's not wrong. They have tons of waffles there. They had tons of chocolate. Everything was really good. And then we went down to Luxembourg. We hit northern France, a city called Metz.
Okay.
Then we hit Switzerland, and then all of basically Italy. We hit Milan,
What was
Rome.
Metz like?
Metz?
Yeah.
It was interesting. It was just like a kind of I feel like it's more of an average.
Because you're hitting cities like I've never even heard of.
Yeah, like this one, the reason we stopped there was realistically just to make the drive a little shorter.
Right.
Because we didn't want to hit, because our next big spot after we hit Luxembourg realistically was Switzerland. So we went to Zurich for a little bit.
Okay.
And we didn't want to do that whole drive down. But yeah, we hit Metz, small French city. Cool. Very nice. Every place had really nice, churches and the structure, like the houses there were amazing, right? The streets looked beautiful.
Regal.
Were the homes like more modernized or did they feel more?
It depended on where you were. Once you got to Italy, they really started to get rural. Like you don't realize right outside of, like we didn't stay
They didn't have
directly.
that rustic feel?
No, it has all the
Oh, it
rustic
does?
feel.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's like the Northern France place seemed like it was newer-ish.
Okay.
Maybe mid 2000s modern apartment-esque. And that's kind of how they
Were
felt.
you guys in Paris when the Olympics were happening?
We didn't go to Paris because Paris was too far west.
Oh, okay. You were just in France.
Yeah, we were just in northern
Like in
France. It
other
was like
parts of France.
it's
Okay,
like
okay.
just like on the tip of France.
Gotcha.
We weren't really in France, because we headed down to Italy. But honestly, I think one of my favorite areas would have been Rome, and I think it was
the Colosseum. Did you
well,
see Godzilla?
I did see Godzilla.
That's where he sleeps now.
Yeah, where
I know.
he sleeps in the Colosseum.
I know.
You know what was fun? Wait, hold on. You know what the funniest part was? On the flight over, I watched that movie. I swear to God, it was on the plane. It was on KLM. They had really good movies, and it was the Godzilla movie. And he was sleeping in the Coliseum. And I looked over at Jane. And I'm like, going there. We're gonna see Godzilla.
If he's not there when we get there, refund.
Refund the whole trip. So I thought that was funny when I was going on over. But,
Out of everything in history,
He's like a cat. He's like, this is my bed now.
literally,
he turns
literally.
the stuff and
Yeah, 100%.
tail.
His tail's right around his face.
It was a
It's
fun
perfect.
movie, right?
Fun movie.
Yeah.
Fun movie. I thought it was. I didn't like it as much as I think I liked the first Godzilla movie in this what trilogy now.
It definitely felt more King Kong than Godzilla.
Yes,
Yeah.
it did. It felt more King
Godzilla
Kong.
was just there to throw hands.
Yeah,
was
realistically,
awesome.
he wasn't.
It was so good.
He was a side character
Yeah.
in Kong's story in this one. So it is what it is. I thought it was a decent story. It wasn't too bad.
Anyways, back to your trip.
But yes, back to the trip. So yeah, we went to like Milan, Rome, Venice, Florence to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
And then we went back up to Amalfi. We went down to Amalfi. Then we went up to Venice.
Mm.
And then from Venice, that's when
Eat some good pizza.
Or spaghetti.
It was all pizza.
Pasta, not spaghetti.
Yeah,
Pardon
spaghetti is not Italian. It's bolognese.
Oh, okay.
You uneducated swine.
Fake Italian over here.
Yeah, fake.
Doesn't
This
even know-
dude
Doesn't
can't
even know his own culture.
doesn't even know his own culture.
Get educated.
I think I have to now at this point. I'm gonna go home and be like, Mom, it's a lie.
It's a lot, dude.
You're not an
spaghetti-
Italian person.
Oh man, spaghetti's like no.
But no, the pizza was
They
unreal.
had okay. So the only problem was everywhere you wanted to eat because we didn't eat at really really expensive restaurants. Obviously, we weren't looking to spend more money. The euro is 1.5 times our money. So if we got like a regular like really like nice meal, we probably would have been looking at like $50 a person just for food. And we were like,
Ball out.
dude, we were already balling out. It was an expensive trip.
I thought money wasn't an issue.
Shut up.
Yeah,
dude.
money's not an issue, bro.
I need that tattooed on you at some point. Money's not an issue.
Like, just on your
Money's
arms.
not an
Money's
issue.
Literally.
Money's not an issue. No, but it was expensive.
Is there pizza sauce like
Authentic.
Oh,
sweeter?
there's not like pizza sauce a lot of the
Oh.
time. Yeah, like in Italy, it's like the weirdest pizza. Like there's no sauce.
No, you can't say weirdest because that's where it literally came from.
No. It's,
What we
sorry.
have out here is weird.
No,
Uneducated.
yeah, no, it's weird to me.
Big fan.
I'm not Italian. Okay, it's weird to me growing up in Canada and not
Right.
knowing what like Italian
pizza is?
dude, they have pizzas where they literally cut up potatoes, like wet potato wedges, fry them, and put it on there.
That sounds kind of
Sounds
good.
interesting.
It's so there's like a lot of interesting stuff, but we were staying about an hour outside of all the places that we visited, and honestly, we got so much. We were in like rural areas where it was just like kind of run down, beat down. We'd find like hole in the like go to like the local pizza shop there and just like figure out. We would just take out Google Translate. Nobody spoke English or anything. We just got like really really authentic food, and dude, every time it was so good.
All right. So, favorite city or country?
Yeah, it'd be Rome.
Yeah. Best food you ate out.
I ate that here though. I ate that here though. You gonna have to bleep that one. Why? I would say when we were actually we weren't in the Amalfi Coast. We were an hour outside, right? But it was.
Are you gonna say fish?
No.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the fish. No, we
I
got
have a
this.
question.
We got this pasta that was really, really good, and these arancini balls that
Did they have gelato anywhere?
in Venice
Yeah.
we had some of the. It was Venice and where in Rome.
Yeah.
We had two of the best places. There's one place called Venci's and one called Il Maestro. They are the best gelato we had there, bar none. Ever in my life, I will never have gelato
So
like
when you
that.
go to the White Rock shop where they have some of the best gelato,
I want to shit in
or
their
DC.
tubs, and then you guys can eat the shit, and you guys can't tell the difference
That's
because once
really
you
how
eat
gelato
that,
is made.
dude,
He's not wrong.
it was bad. But yeah, I really enjoyed the trip overall.
Mhm.
The one of the best parts was when we were in Amsterdam. My buddy who moved there, and that's the reason we went out there. He works at a beer garden.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, we got to drink at a beer garden, and they give you like half liters of beer.
Yes.
It's like legitimately, you can get a full liter of beer. It's like €9.
That's exciting.
Which is literally $13. Liter of beer, by the way.
That sounds like way too
It
much.
was so good. No,
Isn't a Colt 45 like a liter?
people
Yeah. No.
yeah, basically. And people are just drinking them like nonstop. And it's so much fun. Everyone's like, we were talking to other groups that are around us. Like, everyone's just really nice. And everyone, when they're all drunk out of their minds, and it's so much fun. So yeah, if I recommend one place to go for the fun, it'd probably be Amsterdam.
Okay.
Yeah, and they also have legalized shrooms out there, or truffles as they like to call them. We went into a truffle
You
shop.
hit it.
We wanted to, but we didn't have time. And we were going across borders and we were like, we don't want to get caught with like mushrooms in a fucking foreign country and get yeeted out.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah.
Then he never would have came back.
No, never would have came back. I would have
You
been
guys
done.
enjoying the day? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, let's move on. Yep.
That's crazy that you did all that in 3 weeks, though. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it was
impressive.
tight. It was tight.
Yeah.
It was a lot of running around. One thing is, by the end of it, we were all kind of stressed because of that we had 7 to 9 hour drives all the way back.
Yeah.
So that was a rough part. That was the rough part back from Venice. And
Yeah.
it was really fun. But yeah, there were some
Good experience, huh?
very good experience.
Yeah.
If anyone is trying to do a Europe tour, I very highly recommend. It is so much fun. It is really expensive though. Other than the food and the drinks, but the
So when you
trip
go,
itself.
just stick to one country and sit for like 3 weeks so you can get the full experience of it and then come back and do another one next year.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to just do a taste tester of everywhere. That was the real
cool.
idea. So we did get a taste test of a lot of different places.
Next up, the Philippines.
Next up, Philippines. Mr. Patrick.
Well, damn, man. That was so that was your month basically.
That
right?
was basically my month.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Nice.
I'm not doing
Crazy.
anything exciting like that
Nice.
for a very long
Yeah,
time.
me and Andre don't want to talk about our weeks.
Yep.
Okay, let's get into anime, boys.
Let's do it.
Get into anime. Let's start with Wistoria. Wistoria popped off.
So it did pop off.
The Tri-Wizard tournament is happening.
Try with.
The war.
Cedric Diggory and Harry Potter were fighting each other.
Yep.
I think it's more Malfoy than Harry Potter.
No, but they were on the same team. They were friends.
Did they
True. True. That's
did
right.
they
Yeah.
censor it at all?
What?
The what happened in this episode?
Oh,
So in this episode that we watched,
call it. No, they didn't.
her and
Oh,
the
they
fire, him and the fire guy were fighting.
Will and
Xion.
Xion were fighting.
Who?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did he?
So
say?
okay, so in the anime and the manga, their names, people's names are different. So Xion,
Forget the manga. No one cares. It's all about anime.
Xion in the anime, but in the manga it's Theon.
Oh,
Theon Greyjoy.
why? That's so
I
weird.
don't know. Yeah.
We did.
not-
We did
yeah,
go over this
Okay.
last time.
I didn't know.
we still don't know to this day.
That's weird.
It is weird.
But yeah, they were fighting and they
Yep.
were going at each other, and Sion was like, "Oh, I'm you hurt my feelings."
Literally, we got a little flashback of them as kids.
I'm not gonna say the comment that you said, but it was very funny when we were watching it. The vibes that you got.
What did I say?
I can't, I'm not gonna say it. Hang on here. Just keep talking.
I can't even remember what I said. But yeah, like hit. I mean,
Yeah,
I
there-
remember
yeah,
what I
okay,
said.
there, yeah.
I remember what I said.
Oh.
So like when
Wow.
Xion met Will, and
Did
he
you
was
hear that?
and he was
Okay,
like
good,
he
good.
was like to Will, be my underling or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Will is walking away, ignoring his ass.
And he's like, "Hey, don't ignore
Don't
me."
ignore me. And then Will looks up at him. He's like, "Get out of my
He's like,
way."
"Leave me alone."
Yeah, I was like,
Sheldon's like, "Oh, there it is."
that guy's gonna shoot people.
Oh, whoa. With his fireballs.
Yes.
Fireballs.
With his swordly fireballs.
Yeah, with his swordly
Yeah.
fireballs.
I was like,
Yeah, no, you, we know.
Something's
goddamn
going on.
mongol eaters.
I know
man.
We
Mongol eaters. I swear to God.
And then
JJK, you know what I know?
So
I do.
Yeah, exactly.
so
nothing.
No, I do.
they keep fighting, and then finally Will and him get to the climactic ending of their fight.
Well, it almost seemed like Will's like, "Okay, you want to fight? Let's."
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
fucking fight,
Will
dude.
didn't want to.
No.
really.
No, he
he was like, we have a tournament to finish, which is exactly what I said last time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you weren't here for this.
No, I
But
wasn't.
last
He
time,
kind of went off
the
on
last time I talked about how all animes do this shit, where they have a tournament, there's an end goal, but somewhere in between, there's one guy who's like, "I need to fight you, main character. Fight me now and acknowledge my ass."
No, it's okay. To backpack off that main goal, the group is about to get to main goal, and the one guy's like, "Stop, let's
fighting."
fight." And
every time. Every time.
and everyone's like, "We're fucking right there, dude. You
It's-
can't hold this for like
It's a
10
goddamn trope in all animes. I swear it happens more than enough for this to be a thing now.
Hey, remember 5 episodes ago, you hurt my feelings. We're fighting now." I
Yeah, straight up.
was like, "What? Why?"
God.
It's
Yeah.
like the One Punch Man tournament, the fighting tournament.
Oh, the karate tournament? Yeah.
Just 2 fights in, they're like, nope, no more of this.
No, it's always like. Anyways, Anyways, they fight off. It was cool.
Mhm.
Animation was dope for a lot of the sequences.
Yeah, we've been talking behind the scenes. Like, one thing about this show that we all appreciate is from day one, the animation has just kept steady.
I said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it's consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
it is
consistently good.
Mhm.
It doesn't get any worse and it doesn't get any better than what it already is. It stays the same throughout.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not even a knock on it.
I was there.
That's not even a knock on like it's staying consistent. It is a really good anime, but yeah,
Oh.
like it's not necessarily groundbreaking in
No.
its art direction. It's just very
It's just a fluidly good animation.
yeah. They just really flushed it out and
Yeah.
got it to a point
Mhm.
where it looks good overall,
Mhm.
and I'm enjoying every moment of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The story is also pretty interesting. I like these the character developments. I feel like there's enough story being built in each episode too. I don't feel like I'm ever just
For me, it still feels a little basic with the story.
100%.
Like
yeah.
his goal is just to get to be the
Magia
the
Vander.
Magia
Thank
Vander.
you. Yeah,
And see his girlfriend.
yeah.
But I don't feel like anything has been like prolonged so far. Is what I mean.
No,
like,
no.
Like everything feels like it's on a steady pace.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that big build up to happen. That
Yeah.
big like, oh, the big bads are here. That's
Yeah,
what I'm waiting
yeah,
for
yeah.
at this point right now. But
They
all
don't
the
know.
little stuff in between is pretty cool that they're showing off at the moment.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then in that episode, we find out Julius is at every single team spot.
Yeah.
He's at every single team spot. So he made ice clone jutsus.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
did make
Yeah.
Ice Clone.
His
Jutsu.
goal is to just like screw everyone over.
Yes.
He's like, I don't want no one to basically complete this, and I just want to win.
Yeah. He couldn't take out the elf dude though. Elf dude just wrecked him
Yeah.
automatically.
Wagner, I think.
Wagner.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought he cooked that girl, Colette. What's her
Colette,
name?
yeah.
I thought he cooked Colette because anytime you see like a white flashing light and it goes black and white and fade into nothingness, they're usually wiped out.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
obliterated.
I was like, yep, she's dead. I was like, she's gone,
She's
dude.
gone,
Yeah.
dude.
No, but she came back.
And she was like, I beat Julius. And then she stopped their fight. I was like, oh shit, okay, she's alive.
I love how like they were about to kind of like get into like a fight, and she's like, "No,
Last
stop,
minute.
please, for love of Christ."
Shion pulled out some wicked fire magic.
Yeah,
though.
he did.
He pulled out
Even
some,
Professor Snape said that like he's
like,
like,
we don't know their actual name.
No, his name is Snape. His name is Snape.
prove me wrong.
Prove him wrong.
He also, if I'm not mistaken, has like the Viper one.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, he even said he's gone beyond kind of a student level, and even the Fire Scouts are like, this kid has potential.
Yeah.
Although they didn't they say that him attacking his teammate
There was a couple
was
scouts
like,
that said
they were like, that's a big strike
Yeah.
because that's not what we're about.
but it was mainly the Fire Scouts that were like, that guy's good.
Okay.
And I think they were from they were the scouts for the Fire Magia Vander. So they're like, hey,
No, I don't think it's the Magia Vander. The Magia Vander are their own thing.
oh, pardon me.
It's
it
just
was
like, they have like separate companies.
This is coming from a manga reader.
Yeah, a manga reader. I have to correct you.
Loser.
why am I always being attacked on this fucking podcast?
Hey man, if you're reading the manga, you should know this shit.
Yeah, they're like separate
That's true.
companies that are
Companies.
kind of like companies, like in a
Houses.
sense, they're like houses. Yeah, same thing.
Companies, free
They're-
companies,
they're
kind of like Final
basically-
Fantasy 14.
Yeah,
Where you have
exactly.
like grand companies and you have little companies.
Yeah,
House.
Sure, Harry Potter too.
houses. Sure, they're the different, but they're not necessarily the houses because there's so many of them. They're kind of like more like companies.
Nope.
The houses are kind of like in the school, but like
The manga reader's got to put his foot down.
It's true.
you know what? I'm correcting your analogy. I'm sorry. Okay,
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, it's like different scouts for different subsections of the Magia. But I digress. Shion essentially is getting stronger the angrier he gets.
Yeah, well, or something like. Well, I mean, I think
Or he's
been-
just trained.
he's been training. I think
Yeah.
is what's been happening because when they fought that sentry thing in the first episode, he couldn't do
Weak.
anything, and now he's going toe to toe.
I still don't get why, again, a trope for anime, when a character gets saved by the main character, and they're like, I fucking hate you now for saving me.
Yeah.
And
There's-
is that a thing?
It's a lot of tropes,
And I don't
man.
understand like why it's like, you saved me and I can, live another day, but I fucking hate you though.
I'm like,
Because
You
now
saved me. I want to suck your dick.
Whoa.
Coming from Pat, that's unhinged.
Dude, I like it. Well,
What is happening?
I don't know.
this is the special Patreon.
What is happening?
This is what happens on the Patreon that you guys don't know about called the ball sack.
When did Pat start being so out of pocket?
True.
I think they like antagonize each other at this point.
Yeah. Sometimes if I'm not picking it up,
Coop isn't even doing anything.
I know. But if I'm not picking up,
Pat is the one that's pulling it out today. And I have no idea.
No, he was
why.
about to.
it's because I had a lull there for a minute, so he had to fill in. He's like, "Oh man, Cooper's
You know what?
not
Just
Cooper
stay
enough."
clean from now on and let him go off.
Let him
dude.
go off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's so out of pocket, it's unexpected.
My goodness.
Holy crap.
But yeah, the whole trope of like main character saving and then the person being mad, I'll never understand it.
It's a weird thing. It's
Yeah.
a weird trope. But I mean, I guess he didn't like him to begin with because Will didn't have his eyes on him.
And he's a no magic user too, right?
He's like, look at me.
I guess it started with them as kids. Like
Yeah.
he didn't pay attention to him.
Yeah.
And then as they grew older, it was just, okay, well, he's a no magic guy that's still not looking at me. I'm like, Will's a dick.
But why does he need to look at him? This dude
Well, just wanted friends.
he has this incessant need for Will's attention. It kind of feels weird. Like I feel
tried
like it's
to ask
love.
him this and he's like, no, Will's the bad guy. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Sion's like, look at me. Just look at me. Why don't you look at me? And Will's just like not looking at him. And then he saves him once. And then he's like, I can't believe you saved me and you're still not looking at me.
That's essentially it.
That is the story.
Yeah, Will's a dick.
We're not doing this. Will is not the bad guy.
Yeah, he is.
We're not doing this. I hate your logic.
Man. All right. Yeah.
But essentially,
After
Colette
that-
stops the fight.
Yep.
We see Julius walk into the arena and he's about to win. And out of fucking nowhere, Will hops
Will just
over.
cannonball.
He does that anime jump, you know,
Yeah.
long the long jump anime jump where their feet are like in front of them,
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
and then they
yeah,
land.
but like
Yeah.
over the wall and
Yeah.
lands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like full cannonball style.
Yeah.
Just
I want to know who projectile him.
I
Himself.
really did want to know that. I wanted to know how he did that.
He did it himself.
He just has this. He just used quad magic,
Yeah,
just like
muscle magic,
muscle
quad
magic.
Yeah, that's what he did.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he lands, they look, episode ends.
Episode ends. That's it.
I was like, cool.
Good episode.
Good
Good episode.
episode.
I'm waiting for the next one. Next one's gonna be even more hype
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
tomorrow.
what's happening? Yeah, tomorrow.
yeah. Story's progressing with Wistoria, which is cool.
Yeah.
and him. I'm really looking forward to that Julius fight because I feel like it's gonna pop off. We're gonna see some bleach levels of ice magic. I think.
Yeah. I
I
think
think
we're
that's
gonna
probably
see some
it.
really good stuff.
Season 1's gonna end when the floor breaks.
I think so.
Spoiler alert.
The floor breaks, dude.
Yeah. How many episodes?
I feel like they're confirming something that I have in my head as a theory, but
No, you probably have no idea what the heck
Yeah,
were.
you probably don't.
Yeah, you
the
have.
floor being the sky.
You have. Think what you want to think. Think what you want to think. But I do agree. I think so.
Let's find out how many. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 12.
That was 24.
If it's 24, I'd be really
Is that-
excited because
oh,
24 is that's a good amount.
Is that like the norm now? Is it like between 12 and 24
Yeah.
per season? Okay.
Yeah, the norm is 12.
Well, actually, I think 24
Sometimes
episode
13.
seasons for animes are becoming less frequent now.
No?
Yeah, 24s
Yeah.
are definitely less frequent.
It's becoming
12
12
episodes.
It's becoming a
Yeah,
lot of
I
it
think
is
so.
becoming 12 episodes,
Okay,
which is
cool.
kind of annoying. I don't know.
And we're on episode.
I don't
A
like
free
that.
run was on like 28 or something
I
like that.
know, it was so good.
It was
Episode
so
6.
good.
Like-
They did 28 episodes. That was kind of wild that
Yeah.
they did that.
I can see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
It's like half a year of content.
let's move on to Elusive Samurai.
Let's do that.
Should we recap the the one that we just watched as well?
Yeah, we'll go a bit quicker through them.
We'll try. Yeah. So we like as we were about to record, we found out that a new episode just dropped. We're like, shit. Okay, we're gonna have to watch.
So it was every Saturday at like 9.
That 9 a.m.
Because we
yeah.
usually start recording at like 9.
Ye-
So we
yeah.
didn't even realize. We thought it was Sunday that it came out, but it's
Yeah.
actually Saturday.
It's
at 9.
Saturdays at 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m.
So-
Pacific.
something like that. Yeah. So previous episode to this one,
Yeah.
previous episode to this one,
Yeah.
it's still kind of carrying on with that Archer dude and how he's kind of bitter about losing that territory, right?
Let it go, dog.
It ain't happening. So now he's recruiting bandits to do his dirty work,
Yeah.
essentially, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at you because I need confirmation.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I thought you were just going off. Of it. I felt confident in what you were saying. Yeah,
I followed you.
I was following every word you were
It's good to
saying.
know. When I would go off a bridge, you guys are coming with me.
Yeah,
This is the way to go. Yeah, all right, let's go, man.
I'm on the bridge with you.
And they're attacking villages now to gain new territory. And we get introduced to a new kid. Or a teenager? I think he's a teenager.
We're talking about this episode, correct?
No, the last one.
The one before this one.
Yeah.
The one before this one.
Yeah,
The one where they were playing hockey.
Because we never...
Yeah.
Because we were going to review that episode.
Right.
but then this new episode
Right.
dropped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Fubuki, we get
dope.
introduced. He's dope. He starts sword fighting and he's beating up both
And he
of the
dual
other
wields.
retainers. Yeah, and he dual wields.
Two wheels.
Anyone that dual wields is instantly like you're.
And he
cool.
does the thing from
He's cooler
Avatar.
than Kirito.
You remember the Avatar: The Last
Whoa.
Airbender dude?
Yes.
Who spun his swords?
Yes.
The thief dude. Yeah, that's him. That's basically him. Jet.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. That was a callback. Yeah. Jet. He basically is that personified in this.
Yes. I agree.
So
I agree.
he's very good at, like, he's a general. He's able to lead people, but he eats a lot of food as his one.
Mhm.
Instead of being a crazy man like Jet.
Oh my God. Is Elusive Samurai Avatar?
It is. It is. Think about it.
Can you need confirmation?
Very elusive.
I need confirmation, man.
Very elusive. Both Aang and main character. What's his name? Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We got to make up. We got to
Sheldon.
think of all of the analogies that are coming from this.
Who's Appa?
The priest.
The priest. The priest.
Oh my
is
god!
Appa.
Move on.
It's the dumbest conversation ever. No, but we get introduced to Fubuki, and we find out that he saved the kids in this village who were
Yeah.
getting slaughtered by.
Well, their parents all got demolished
Yeah.
by those bandits, right? And like they pretty much got left as orphans at that point. So he's looking after them now.
Yep.
And he doesn't want anything bad to happen to them.
Yep.
So a lot of the introduction was just about what is his name again?
Fubuki.
Fubuki?
Yeah.
Fabuki or Fubuki?
Fubuki.
Fubuki.
For us, by us.
Yeah. It was a pretty good introduction. The Hojo guy, what's the main character's name again? Yeah, there we go.
I mean, that's his fake name. I can't remember his real name.
Hojo.
That's the last thing.
Yeah.
Hojo.
Hojo-san
Hojo-san?
starts to get trained by this kid.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys, how are we feeling so far on like the character development for everyone?
I feel like character. One thing I'm really struggling because normally I do remember like names of characters. They're introducing so many new like people all the time that I'm
Yeah.
just getting confused.
Like we just got the ninja dude who was
Gemba.
the man. That's his name. I was like, I can't remember his
Gemba,
name.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember Gemba and but the other two retainers, like, do you remember their names? They were introduced in episode 2. There's been so many characters introduced since then that it's just like, I don't even know.
Be careful on there. You might get spoiled. No, he's searching the character
The
names.
character names. Just the character names. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Damn it.
So yeah, we get introduced to that, and then in the second
Where's
episode,
the boy with the sword? He's not on there. Does he die?
I don't know.
He die?
This is what you get.
He's not there.
no, stop,
Oh my God.
stop. You're
Anyways,
spoiling yourself.
The shrine maiden lady, Shizuku,
Yes.
right? And wait, no, she's the priestess. She's the priestess.
Yeah.
The shrine maiden girl is Ayako. Ayako?
Oh, the one with the staff.
Michizuki. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's a homeboy with the short hair?
Not here. Is he dead?
Stop spoiling everything. Okay, so yes, they're training. At the end of the episode, basically they are preparing for the invasion.
Their first meet with him is them fighting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was dope. They got tooled.
They got tooled. Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. And then at the end of the
And
episode,
then the Lord learned that he's shit.
yeah,
What?
yeah, he learned that he was being babied by his retainers
Yeah.
when they were training. Because they were going all out against Fubuki, and he was like, "Oh wow, they never did this in my training." So he's like, "Oh, they were holding me back,
Right.
right? Like
Right,
they're
okay.
babying me."
You're right. Yep.
So that all happens, and then they are preparing for the invasion from the Ant-Man. is I'm gonna call him.
Gogeta.
Kojiro.
Yeah.
That's Ant-Man.
No, that's the
short haired.
That's the short haired kid.
Yeah. So yeah, Ant-Man is gonna invade.
He called himself Shakon.
And Shakon, yes,
Hank Pym.
Shakon or Hank Pym is invading the kids' village to take the kids as slaves, and he's calling them by their value in Kanmon.
Yeah.
Which is so sadistic.
He says that he would cut their right leg and cut out their
Tendon.
the tendon
And the tongues and their teeth.
And the
their
teeth.
tongue and their teeth and make them slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the most twisted
Thing to kind of say.
thing.
I think that was pretty cool. Honestly,
I know you do.
I think that
I
was
know
pretty
you do.
cool.
I know you
like
think
that.
it's cool.
I think like we should do more of that. Honestly,
You stole from the store. Time to take out your tongue.
what? Take out your tongue, knock out your teeth, cut your right tendon.
I mean, wouldn't you just chop their hands off?
That's too easy.
Too easy. What? Yeah, because I want them to have to like still have to do things with their hand. Like I don't want them to have disability. I just want them to be like just maimed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Make an example out of them.
Yeah, exactly. We've gone down a
What
dark
the
path.
hell, man?
So yeah,
Okay.
he invades and they start their war. Then we have some cool archery scenes. They're getting trapped and killed. They are killing.
I mean, before that, Fubuki laid out the plans, though.
Oh yeah, Fubuki
Yeah,
made
This
the
kid
plan.
is like super smart.
He's a mad genius when it comes
Yeah,
to war.
this kid's
This
like
dude was utilizing the shrine people and the orphan kids that he was looking after to make all these traps and set them all up
Yeah.
and have them ready to go for when the
he's like,
invasion
hey,
happened.
you want my protection? Kill people.
Like he was
No, he's like, oh, you want my protection? Okay, you have to be slaves under me now, and you have to make all these traps now for me.
dude was literally 10 steps ahead of them. Like
He
he
was.
predicted everything that they were going to do before it even happened.
Every path that the bad guys would go down.
Like Shakon was like,
He's like,
okay,
trap,
well,
trap,
they're
trap.
coming from up there. He wants us to go up there, and that's how we're going to end up. So we're just going to keep moving forward and make a path. And then Fubuki's just like, fall in my pit traps, you dumb mothers. Like, and they end up dying
Yeah,
too.
so basically they went through like
the ice
they didn't
field
go down
was
the-
5 head.
Yeah, they froze the lake because
Yes.
it was winter,
Yes.
and they didn't know that the lake got or the river. Sorry, the river they froze because they blocked it off at two areas,
Yeah.
and then they let that water like freeze overnight, and these guys.
Yeah, out of
Slipped
the
on it.
entire army, they were outnumbered, like the village,
Mm-hmm.
and we've only seen 4 remaining out of the attackers. Or
Yeah,
5.
the core group.
Yeah.
The core group.
Basically, just a
Which
core group.
says a lot for a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then even when the two were fighting Shakon, the way they kind of like entrapped him in the hut was like super smart.
Ooh, it was slick, man.
Yeah, it was
They,
su-
they,
it was
they got him
so
to
smart.
chase him, and then
I didn't think it was gonna work.
They used the arrows for him to use his shoulder shield,
And then
rush
opened the
forward.
door and just kind of like
and
herded
then he
him
wasn't
in.
seeing, and then
Yeah.
and then he basically hit the wall and like went inside.
It was very well thought out, and then we get like a kind of a chase in the hut with him and the Lord,
Yes,
which was okay. But again, to echo what we said,
he even had a plan for that.
yeah, oh yeah,
He
he's
said
like
if anything goes wrong,
Spill the fire.
jump out the roof, knock over the candles and jump out the roof because I know you can do it.
yeah, and the floor is like oiled,
Exactly. He's
so
like,
it's like 10 steps ahead. But when me and Sheldon were saying last week, that I'll say again, these episodes constantly change animation on a beat. And it just doesn't hit. Or
Yeah.
sorry, pardon me, it doesn't miss.
I think the episode that just like posted today
Yeah.
was they mixed in some CGI.
But it wasn't bad though.
It was
wasn't-
okay. Yeah, it was okay.
it wasn't like it didn't take away from the episode.
Yeah, it was very small, a very small amount of time.
Very, very small.
Yeah,
They used it. Yeah. They used it to really just like all the filler areas where
Yeah.
you aren't really needing to like watch the animation, where they're just talking or walking or showing something. It's just CG, and it makes so much sense that they do it that way. Like I don't mind it. I didn't mind the CG. At all.
Mhm. Yeah, like CG in anime is never not a good thing in my opinion. But there's times where
it can work.
it
It
can
works.
work, and it's like, okay, this is not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's good enough that I was like passing grade. I won't
Yeah.
dock points because
Yeah.
it was good enough.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Ninja Kamui.
Yeah, Ninja Kamui just distaste for CG.
Yeah.
I decided I am going to finish that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gonna go back?
I'm going to go back and finish it.
Oh,
Yeah. I need to see how it all ends. We got so far and I was like, there's 2 episodes left. I was like, why did we stop? We should have just finished it so we could finish the review for it. Realistically. But
it's so bad.
I'll let you guys know how it is.
Let us know.
I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
at the end of this episode, he uses the art that Fubuki taught him. The Lord
yes.
uses
the
the art.
Buddha. Demon hand, Buddha heart.
Demon heart Buddha hand style of the demon Buddhas.
Yeah. I thought it was a dope
Oh,
name.
and then one thing that I think I want to point out is when Fubuki was fighting both.
Wait, Demon heart, Buddha blade. That's what it's called.
Demon heart.
Buddha blade.
When Fubuki was fighting both of those guys, he tried to lure the other guy that had like the French flag or like
Yeah. The
paint.
French flag on his
who
face.
who Fubuki called him the Buddha, and
Called him the
He's
strongest.
the strongest
Yeah.
of the thieves.
So I'm curious if that guy was like is actually the strongest or if it's just a feint, or if he's
I
like
feel like Fubuki would know.
yeah.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
Shakon is definitely more like he's strong, but he's more their tactical leader,
Yeah.
right? Like your tactical leader's got to be strong if he's going to be on the forefront of fighting too.
Mhm.
And then you had that other dude with the staff who was doing his thing, but you got to have just a strong warrior, and that's what the French flag guy is. And I think Fubuki's calling it right.
We call him a French flag guy because he has, if you aren't understanding this, he has red and blue and white painted on his face in the exact order of the French flag.
It's like blue, white, and red.
Yeah, so it just looks like a
French flag.
Mhm.
on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he seems like he's a sleeper because he's just always screaming and like kind of like, haha,
Yeah.
I'm the strongest. But then it's like Fubuki's like,
Confirmed it.
I think you actually are.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see where the fight goes.
Yeah, we're gonna see the endings of each of those fights next.
I can't wait to see some pumped up animation fights from those.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh.
gonna be dope.
It's gonna be a full episode of fights the next episode, and that'll be really cool to see.
Yeah.
All the fights go down and see how that all plays out. But yeah,
100%.
I say we move on
Let's
Gracious.
move on.
to Gamescom.
Gamescom.
Gamescom happened this week.
I'm excited.
A lot of things got announced. There was a lot of little games. There was a lot of big games that got announced that people weren't really expecting that ended up happening.
Can I start with the
Yeah.
games?
So
Two
yeah,
games. Two games.
Shoot it. Go for it, man.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I will pick 2 games, but I do want to talk about secret levels.
No,
as well,
2
but-
games. No.
No. I kind of want to talk about Secret Levels too.
No.
Because Secret Levels
no,
is
no.
super cool. But to keep to the games, Borderlands 4 for me, 100%. Everyone knows I'm a big Borderlands fan.
Have you seen the movie?
What movie?
Then you're not a fan.
What movie?
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
No, there's no Borderlands movie.
What do you think of the rumors for Borderlands 4?
Borderlands 2, the movie's going to be coming out right after that.
Which ones?
Borderlands 4.
Yeah, which rumors?
It's an MMO.
Oh.
It's an MMO?
Yeah.
What?
There's rumors.
Okay,
it's
I
an
didn't even know
MMO.
about that. I
Yeah.
know about the rumors about the story. I don't know anything about an MMO.
Yeah.
What are the?
It's
Rumors about the story?
Yeah.
Well, it's basically obviously just a continuation on of Borderlands 3. Like right
Yeah.
at the end,
we're
Lilith transports the moon, but it crashes into this force field type thing,
Spoilers.
and then a Borderlands
no,
the Psycho Mask.
I don't think it was. I think they were breaking the universe.
That's what, yeah. So some people are saying it might be breaking the universe.
rumors are we're rescuing Lilith.
Again?
What happened at the end of 3? Because
Hold
I
on.
never finished it.
So Lilith basically transported the Pandoran moon
Yeah.
that was basically barreling towards Pandora,
Okay.
and so
Wait, I thought she lost her power.
no, she was
That
able.
was Maya.
That was Maya. Yeah. Lilith never lost her powers.
But Lilith does lose it because what's her face gets the powers.
The twin.
No, the
The
teenager.
The teenager that they brought on board.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that from Borderlands 2.
I'm gonna play
See,
3.
I'm going back to play 3. Actually, I was going to say this. I am going back to play 3 just to catch
Are you
up
playing
and
on your
refresh my
PC?
memory. No, I'm playing on PS5.
Fair. I'll play with you.
It's crossplay now too. I can play with you guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Fuck. I really hate that.
I'm going to platinum
I
it.
hate that game so much.
I
know,
It's
platinum.
so bad.
I just skipped the
It's not
story.
that-
so bad.
Wait, hold on. Wait. When did you play it with anyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I played with like 3 other people.
Did all of them not enjoy it?
For the moment, we pretty much all kind of stopped around the same time.
Okay. See, I think you'll have more fun if you have someone who enjoys it. Because if everyone goes into the game,
no, I'm a fan of Borderlands.
I know you
1
are.
and 2. 3 was the fucking worst.
did you played Tiny Tina's with
Even
me?
like the pre-sequel is bad, but I like the pre-sequel better than the third one.
That's a hot take.
Wait. It's not that hot of a take, honestly. Like the
pre-sequel is better than the third one.
The thing is the story was shit.
Wow.
We all agreed that the story was shit. The only difference is I like Borderlands for the gameplay.
I also just found it boring. It felt so much more linear than your previous games. Like like literally a hallway shooter is what it was.
Oof.
That's
See,
what it
hold
felt
on.
like.
Wait. I don't think you got the full scope of it.
No, because I only
Because you did-
I agree with
unlocked.
Sheldon. It was a hallway shooter.
I wouldn't say it's
Did you play
necessarily
it all the way through?
hallway shooter.
I beat it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
So
beat- I
thank
beat
you
it
for backing me then.
3
'Cause
times.
It felt like
Like story's shit.
Story's shit. We
like
all
the
agree.
Gameplay.
The gameplay's
Because
fun. It's fluid.
I like turning my brain off and just
Shooting
grinding.
things. Yeah. I agree. Sometimes I
So-
just like to turn my brain off.
You're
and-
not alone.
thank God.
when it comes to Borderlands 3 though, like the gameplay I didn't find that bad. Like as long as you're like are enjoying playing the game, I think you'll enjoy it with us.
It was a lot harder to do. Like before, when it was just Pandora, there was a lot more places to explore.
Yeah, man.
But since they're doing other planets, it's not like they can just open up the entire planet for you to explore.
Fair enough.
It felt kind of rushed in that
Yeah.
aspect. I hated that because I was ready to explore other planets.
Probably the best planet to explore was the Jacobs,
The Jacobs one, yeah, fair enough.
because that was the biggest one.
To be fair, yes, I do kind of agree with you on that. I do think that was just because Borderlands 3 was still a prior platform game. Like they were restricted from PS4 and
I think you're giving them a cop out, man.
No, because you
are
played Tiny Tina's.
Because there are games out there that you're calling it an older platform, but on that older platform, there are games that have expanded worlds.
I
that
agree.
Have expanded universes. So you can't say it's because of an older platform. You're
wait.
giving them a cop out.
No, I think okay, hold on. I'm not saying necessarily that is they should have done a better job, right? They should
Yeah.
have done a better job on opening up those areas. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
I think
Randy
they were,
Pitchford, especially with him saying, "Oh, well, Steam's gonna fail."
I do think-
we're on a tangent. We're supposed to be on Borderlands 4.
Right.
true. We are on a big tangent.
So
Let's go back to it. But
Thank you.
Borderlands 4,
Lilith
yes,
is what we're rescuing.
yes.
Rumors not confirmed. MMO. So it's gonna be like
Make
open
your own
world,
character.
Make your own character.
I liked the characters it gave
The
me.
presets?
No. If you played Tiny Tina's, you change your mind.
Yeah.
If you
would
played
change
Tiny Tina's,
That's fair.
you
Okay.
change.
So it, supposedly like the first Descendant or Destiny.
Oh,
MMO
interesting.
style.
Yeah.
Not confirmed though. And yeah, no preset classes. It's just
Yeah.
pick up whatever.
See, I think the
perks.
Borderlands MMO people have been like wondering about since 2.
Yeah.
Because it could fit with the randomized loot drops and everything like
Yeah,
that. It fits it very well for a MMO style game,
Mhm.
right?
It'd
I
be
think
cool.
the issue was like you're
Balancing would be the
balancing
issue.
and you're restricted to like 4 or 5 classes. But I mean,
That's-
if they do everything from 1 to what they've done in 3, or even like if they brought in like Tiny Tina's classes as well, I
Because
think
Tiny Tina's had like 6 classes.
Yeah,
and you can interchange 2 of them.
that'd be a pretty
Yeah.
big array of classes that you can choose from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if they introduce new classes for 4, be even crazier.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot of diversity for gameplay.
If they give us like 10 classes and we could interchange 2 of them, do you know how much more you could have infinite
and then
possibilities,
free
right?
Respecs as well.
Free respecs,
Yeah.
which was a huge thing in
there's no such thing as free respects in this day and age now. Everything's going to be,
True.
you got to
If it's
buy that
gonna be-
respect token.
Well, if it's gonna be a buy to play game, then probably it's gonna be free Respecs. If it's gonna be a sub or
I think they're going to
free to play, it's probably
Then
gonna
it's a buy,
cost.
yeah.
I know 2K and I'm pretty sure they're going to keep with their DLC model. But just because I don't see
2K
them,
makes a lot of money.
they make a lot of money. And
No, but hold on. Like they have
They have
They have two. They like NBA.
They have NBA.
is seasons pass.
Is seasonal pass, but I think that's where they're going to keep their money. I think they know that if they put out like a full seasonal model, kind of like what Destiny and all these other, remember all of the different MMOs we've had,
Right.
they've all done the same thing. I feel like 2K, just knowing how they've done Borderlands 1, 2, 3, Tiny Tina's and all their stuff, they've never introduced that kind of model. And I feel like they'll stick to this DLC model, which they've had for quite a while. And everyone really does like that because their DLCs are fun. They have a lot of stuff in them and they have tons of new weapons.
Okay.
Personally, that's how I feel like 2K is going to go. But there is a possibility that they will do like a seasonal model, which I hopefully
Meta
they don't.
Quest.
But yeah,
And then what was your second thing?
my second one would have been, there was Dune, and what was the other game we were talking about?
Dying Light.
Dying Light, the Beast, right? I'm not a big Dying Light fan, and I was gonna pick up 2, but everyone told me it was not that great. Like
It's
a lot
good
of
now.
my my
Try it
friends.
now.
Try it now. Okay, I'll
The
have to
first
try it out.
one was good.
The first one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did want to try that, but Dying Light, the Beast is going to be a standalone game instead of adding a DLC to 2. So it's going to be its own full-fledged standalone. I don't know cost of it. I don't think there is a cost.
So,
of it,
like,
but
how-
we might just have like a
how, like,
$40.
Elden Ring had Shadow of the Erd Tree. It'd be like kind of like that.
Kind of. Is Shadow of the Erd Tree completely standalone?
No.
No.
It's an expansion.
Yeah, that would be a regular expansion. I'm talking about full standalone game.
Okay.
So we're
okay, cool.
talking about what game has done this recently? I can't even think of a standalone DLC.
Uncharted.
recently.
The didn't they do one with the
Lost Legacy.
two? Yeah.
That wasn't an expansion.
No, but
That was a standalone.
it was a standalone.
That was probably
yeah.
like, was it a standalone DLC? I can't remember.
No, it wasn't DLC. They brought it out to disc.
Yeah. Oh, Miles Morales.
It was its own
Why
game.
couldn't I think of Miles Morales? Miles Morales was realistically
That was
slated
supposed to be DLC.
was supposed to be slated as a DLC, but it was its own standalone. So we had a full standalone there, and we're getting something like that for Dying Light, which is the Beast. It looks kind of cool. The main character is this just yoked dude that yeah,
Is he the beast?
he's the Beast.
Yeah.
You can unlock the Beast.
So the character that you see is actually the original character from Dying Light 1.
Is it?
And
Oh.
he's the villain in The Beast.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's a villain.
Yeah.
wow.
He
Oh.
is. Did you play Dying Light 1?
I only play like half.
Okay, well, in Dying Light 1, he turned into a zombie. So he's a
A hybrid.
hybrid.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is a hybrid. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because in Dying Light 1, you need to constantly get
Yeah. At the very end
cure.
of I forgot what the
like prototype.
DLC is, the expansion, he turns into one of those.
Are you talking about the Gathering or whatever it's called?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, with the worshippers?
Yeah.
Were they worshiping him?
No, at the very end, he saves everyone. Like everyone at the very last second, he turns because he doesn't have any more medicine. So
Damn.
Oh,
at the
Okay.
very last second, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, see, I tried to play Dying Light 1, like I enjoy the game, but for whatever reason I always get like a quarter of the way through and then
Did
it's
you say dizzy? Oh, do you get dizzy?
no. I don't get dizzy. I just get like a quarter of the way through
I've heard of that.
from the running. Yeah, no, I was perfectly fine with that. I just think that yeah, it was I don't know what it was that pulled me off, but there was like games that always get in my way. But yeah, I mean it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Ooh, one thing maybe
You gotta start
Marvel
bringing coffee in the morning.
you know.
the Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals.
That was one of the games I was gonna pick.
Okay, cool. You go off then.
My
Marvel
two are
Rivals, sick.
Reanimal and Little Nightmares 3.
What? I thought you just said it was going to be Marvel Rivals.
No.
What the hell?
No.
What the hell? He's like, oh yeah, this is going to be one of mine. And then he picked out 2 different games.
I have my two, but I was debating if Little Nightmares 3 or Marvel, but I
So why
stuck
did you
with.
say that? You just
Why
stopped
did you
and
say,
said,
oh, like Marvel's going to be one of those games that I was going to pick?
Yeah,
I
one of
was-
the- Marvel Rivals is gonna be one of the games I
Because
picked.
I
Little
was
Nightmares
going
and
to-
another motherfucking game. Reanimals.
Okay, so you have 3. You have 3 games.
I have two. I'm done. I have two.
Okay, Marvel Rivals. Let's talk about that quickly.
It looks good.
It looks really good. I'm really excited. I want to play it. I want to play it. It's Overwatch.
It's Overwatch.
The Overwatch one.
It's going.
Valorant.
It's fully opening.
Yeah, I played it.
Is it good?
Apparently, all characters on.
My favorite one's Doctor Strange. You can just open a portal and
He's going to kite people.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing.
No. It's Symmetra's ult.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone can take it.
Mhm.
So you, as soon as the game starts, put your portal up,
Run to the other side.
run to the other side, put it into a cliff.
Cut off Thanos' arm and go back.
Oh, that's evil. Ah!
Yeah, the first 10 seconds is free for you guys.
Yeah, that looks really fun. I'm looking forward to that. I will probably get that once it fully releases.
This
'Cause
was
I think
it.
it's an alpha right now.
December.
I think it's gonna be
6th.
free to play. So
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, it
I
is going to
thought-
be free to play. So once it fully is released, I'm going to be.
it's gonna be better Overwatch.
I'm just gonna drop money
Yeah.
when Black Suit Spider-Man shows up. That's all I'll do, and then I'll.
There
never
is
play it again.
some. The skin's already out for it in the beta.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, even Venom's in there too. So.
You haven't even played Spider-Man 2.
Not yet. No, I'm. I will. I will. It's just that I've got no like mojo for gaming right now.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I just got it back with WoW recently. So
Little Nightmares and Reanimals. What do you want to say about those, Andre?
I'm from not mistaken.
So what is Reanimals about?
Reanimals is about a brother and sister who go to hell to rescue their friend, but there's like
Well, Stranger Things.
it's the same company that made Little Nightmares 1 and 2. And if you see the trailer for that and then see the trailer for Little Nightmares, you go, okay, yeah. It's a
Is it a
darker.
connected universe?
I don't know, and I will let you know because I'm curious about that. But Reanimals is just a darker, scarier, twisted more version of Little Nightmares, and I like the Little Nightmares games. I beat the first one, playing the DLC. I want to buy 2, and then 3 came out.
Oh, you actually played those games?
Oh yeah, I thoroughly enjoy them. 3 is coming out and apparently has online co-op. But yeah, Reanimals is just a darker, twisted, more version of Little Nightmares, and it has like obviously in the title animals, but they're like twisted, demonic looking animals. So there's like a goat that like is like half goat, half spider, and
Right.
and I think like it's the main animal that kind of like chases you through the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Like Black Myth Wukong,
essentially.
which we'll talk about after. But
Yeah, and then Little Nightmares 3, there's not much. There's just a trailer, but the Little Nightmares games, if you play them, they're kind of eerie and linear, I guess. I don't want to say a platformer, but has anyone like seen the game or?
Yeah, it's. I think it's a platformer. From what
I don't wanna, like,
because I watched the I didn't watch the trailer for Reanimals. But
It's creepy.
I know a little bit about Little Nightmares. Like I've seen some gameplay and
Yeah.
it seemed like a platformer
Yeah,
from what I saw. But yeah, those are the two you're going to be interested in.
yeah.
Sheldon?
so Dune is making an MMO.
Yeah, they are.
That I saw the trailer for that. It's for what I guess I have to assume right now that you're only going to be on that one planet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
it's only
think
the one
I don't think they're stepping away from that planet anytime soon.
I am a trees. Jesus.
But you can't be.
Yeah, they're just on the planet with the Earth, the sandworms,
Yeah.
and the sandworms are chasing you.
No, it looks like they have a lot of customization options for your character, which is really cool. Very open. It's very open. It doesn't look like there's any sort of like dungeony, sandboxy instances to go.
Like
in.
if you see something in like if
the
you see
distance,
it,
you can see it. Yeah, that's what it looks like anyway. Because like what they showed was like you're the character that they made walking up, and you see this fire, this beater bike just start coming in from like a sandhill towards you.
but like it's out there.
It's out there, and it's another player that just hands you a gun.
What the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if it's been a while since we've had a game where like the quote sandbox is like if you can see it, you can go to it.
It's been a minute.
It's been
Destiny,
My
when it
only-
was first coming out, quoted that, but then it never really happened.
My
Yeah.
only thing with this
It's
is
one
I
of the
don't
things that
think
go-
there's going to be like the gameplay seems kind of like
Third-person shooter.
third-person shooter,
Yep.
super basic builder style game where it's kind of like Rust-ish and
I'm kind of okay with that though, because you don't need to be like super elaborate
No
with an
Man's
MMO.
Sky. No, you don't. But
You know?
I feel like I don't feel like there's going to be the gameplay overall needs to be an enjoyable gameplay loop.
I think
looks
probably the best comparison would be Age of Conan. The
Yes.
survival.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because Age of Conan kind of starts off like that too.
Yeah,
well,
that makes
actually,
sense.
I think you start off as like a slave person, right?
Yeah,
like,
you
and then you run
and then
it.
you start slowly becoming a god.
Yeah, right. And that's I wonder if that's like the
Like-
thing that they're going for with this Dune MMO.
Base building, there's
The base.
100
Okay, so I just want to touch on the base building because I mentioned this to you guys earlier. Like that was really cool because what they showed off was as you build your base and you have it completed, you can copy the blueprints for it and sell it to other players if they think it's cool.
Or just use it to expand your own. You could
That
just have
too,
multiple. You could build it right
Yes.
there, right?
yeah, like there's a lot of crafting in this game, which is like
Yeah.
it's kind of dope for that. Like the buildings, your weapons, your vehicles to travel around. I was like, okay, they're taking it a little bit further with the crafting system, which is kind of cool.
It's kind
Feels
of
it's basically No Man's Sky in a sense.
No Man's Sky,
Because
yeah.
No Man's Sky, you can build all the vehicles, you can build your own base. There's all the different fabricators, there's all the different crafting things.
Yeah, I think the only difference with this one is like you can openly choose to pair with people and start building factions.
You could do that
So-
in No Man's too. There's factions.
But do
in
you
No
fight
Man's.
other people?
You could be a pirate.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's
Okay.
basically, this is why I'm saying, like,
In
it's basically
No
a
Man's
lot
Sky?
of it is very No
Oh,
Man's
shit.
Sky-esque. Like, you can be a pirate, all that kind of stuff. You can kill other
it's
people.
still hard to like find other people. but,
Right.
like,
Because
Yeah.
everybody's
Because
scattered across the
there's
universe.
like a billion.
Yeah, there's a
Planets.
billion different.
someone in 100 years.
But it is,
Yeah.
it was pretty fun. But yeah, so I feel like because it's going to be this smaller area, it might work a little bit better. But at the same time, yeah, No
Right.
Man's Sky-esque.
Yeah. So that for me, like Dune kind of stuck out with that. I was like, okay, like I might try it out when it comes out. I don't know if it's going to be a free to play thing or if they're going to charge people,
Oh, they're going to charge.
like, or
Sure.
if they're even going to
Probably
do,
gonna be like Age of Conan,
or maybe a sub.
yeah.
Like it's
Or-
hard to say because they didn't really go touch on that. But when it releases, I'll be curious to see how that goes because I want to kind of try it out. It seems pretty cool. The second one for me, I want to say Monster Hunter, but I've been talking about Monster Hunter for a long time on our pod. They did drop that new trailer video to show off their flagship monster.
Yep.
For that, so it's not an Elder God that they showed off. It's there's usually in every Monster Hunter an apex predator for their surroundings.
Yeah.
And that's what they showed off. I can't remember what they called it though. I
don't know if they named it.
I don't think they did in that trailer.
They just said it's the apex predator. That monster is the apex predator.
and it's a
of this-
lightning wyvern, dude.
It is.
It's always a dragon. There's always an elder dragon.
No, for the flagship monster.
Yeah.
No, it's never an Elder Dragon. The Elder Dragons don't get shown off till later. It's the main monster that is like,
I thought each
like
one
the
was a-
mascot of the game.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, World was a little bit different because it was an Elder Dragon. You're not wrong about Monster Hunter World because Nergigante was their flagship monster for that, but he ended up and he was an Elder Dragon. But in Monster Hunter 4, it was Galmagora that ended up turning into a Elder Dragon, but he
Okay.
wasn't previous to that. And before that, it was like a Carius in 3. That was not an Elder Dragon. It was a Leviathan, a different class of monster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus
So,
Christ, you nerd. Holy crap.
man, when it comes to Monster Hunter, I'm in, dude.
Man.
I'm in.
Oh, actually, in 1945.
Now, I could be wrong because they didn't necessarily say that this was an Elder Dragon or not. So it could be an Elder Dragon, but typically that's not how they do things. Not how they do things. I digress. Like that trailer looked good, but that's not my second game. Indiana Jones. And the only reason why
Really?
I say that is because I love this. Microsoft is backpedaling so fucking hard. It's coming to PS5 in spring 2025. So the release date for Indiana Jones is in December of this year. 2025 spring, it's coming to PS5 that fast, less than a year. No more exclusivity, baby.
Well, they have to because they're losing so much.
They're hemorrhaging.
This was, I mean, that's what I thought. This is why I loved it. This is why I chose it as my second one.
Because we loathe Microsoft on this and
They're just
Xbox.
backpedaling so hard on all the stuff that they're doing. And I'm just like, I'm here. I'm bathing in that glory right now. Like, it's so good.
Dude, there's gonna be day one. Eventually it will go day one.
I can't wait for them to be like, okay, Blade's coming out literally like 6 months after the initial release date.
Side tangent. Has anyone seen that they're coming? I thought of you when I saw they're coming out with another Xbox.
What?
Yeah. Have you guys not seen it?
No.
Oh my
There's
god.
another Xbox? No, there's not.
Okay. Can you try and
Like
look it
a
up?
new generation of Xbox?
Xbox X Galaxy Black 2 terabyte?
Oh, is that the digital one?
No, there's 3 coming out. So there's that one. There's another Xbox S 1 terabyte all digital, and then there's a third one. When I saw this, I thought
It's still a part of the series. This is just like they're modernized. Are they modernizing this? No, they're just giving you a bigger hard drive.
that's it. But I was like,
Oh, they've done this forever though.
done-
no, but I'm just like, why?
But they did this on the Xbox One too. Like they had a 500 gigabyte, and then eventually they did the 1 terabyte, and then they did 2 terabyte. They had 3 different releases for just the Xbox One,
I guess
and that's
maybe-
not even including all the other options.
I guess maybe I didn't see those ones. I just saw this and I was like, why are we doing this?
Xbox One, they did this. This is just them redoing that and being like, oh, now you're going to get 2 terabytes because everyone complains about the storage size. And for whatever reason, on day one, they can't put a
I mean, if they make it
terabyte
$300, I'll
SSD.
buy one. If they make it $300, I'll buy an Xbox.
Really?
If they make it $300, yeah.
Oh,
I'm not buying it at $600-700.
Sheldon, just buy a PC. You can buy a better PC for $300, honestly. A PC for $300.
You could buy better parts for PC that are better than that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you could buy a full PC, motherfucker. I said it. Xbox is shit. What the fuck are you going to play on there?
Man, I don't know, man.
Exactly. At least
Indiana
you can
Jones?
play something on the $300 PC.
Anything that you can play on Xbox, you can play better on PC.
Anything
Yeah.
that's going to be exclusive to Xbox will eventually come to PS5 in like 4 months. So I'm
Actually,
just
it'll
wait it
probably
out.
be day one, like in a year. I guarantee it. Like
Yeah.
they're just gonna be like, nobody's gonna buy. Who's buying Indiana Jones?
Who's buying an Xbox just to play exclusives?
I am when it comes to PS5. Also, hey, Troy Baker's voicing Indiana.
I saw that.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
What I don't understand is why it's first person.
So you can feel like Indy, even though I'm brown.
You are Indy.
Indiana Jones.
You are Indy.
Indiana Jones
Yeah.
coming to the rescue.
You just take out the A. It's Indian Jones now.
Indiana Jones. Yeah, but just like first person is interesting take.
Yeah, I think they just wanted you to feel like you were immersed as Indy in that game, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it is what
But
it
I
is.
always welcome Troy Baker.
Yes, because he's a great voice actor.
Mhm.
He's
And-
100% voice actor.
And I wanted to, I guess, get back into secret levels.
Yeah, because Gamescom
You have
announced
10
it.
minutes.
Gamescom did announce this, and it isn't technically video games, but it is
Well,
video
it
games.
is video games.
It's all
You're
about
not
video
wrong.
games. And there's a God of War one.
I know. In like modern
God of War
in like a modern
animation.
city.
First off, okay, I don't know if I've said this on the pod before, but I know I've said this in Sheldon knows this. I am in love with Love, Death, Robots. It is one of my favorite television
I think we've
series
talked about
that- we might have talked about it on here when season 3.
We have.
Did
Yeah.
We have talked
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we recommended it to him to
Yeah.
watch.
And Love, Death, Robots, again, is a love letter to animation. It really is. It's the stories are perfect. The animation styles are always different. No, because Love, Death, Robots is the creators of Secret Levels. Well, yeah, but there's not really much to talk about. That is the big component of it.
a little backstory.
Exactly. Love. Oh, sorry. Secret Levels. There's going to be video game episodes from the same creators
Warhammer,
as Love, Death,
Mega
Robots.
Man, Ghosts. Keanu Reeves is the guy from Armored
There's
Core.
Armor Core, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a ton,
When I saw
15,
Ghosts
I think 15
and
episodes.
Kratos, I was like, ooh.
I lost my mind.
I know. I was like, ooh, my boys.
Lost my mind.
Ooh, my
First
boy.
off, this is 2 of my favorite things. Great video games tied in with great animation. This
Okay.
is, they're going to be perfect.
I pulled up the 15 stories that they're doing for season 1.
thank
Okay,
the
so
Lord.
they got Armored Core. They're
Yep.
doing an Armored Core little
That was the
little
intro.
episode.
That was like the first thing you
which
saw.
is kind of tight. I'm looking forward to that. Concord. They're doing Crossfire. Dungeons and Dragons
Yep.
for a secret level. Have you watched Love, Death, and Robots? Okay, so
Oh, dude, you'd love it.
I'll give it to him
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
so it's not a big tangent. So what it is they get these independent animation studios or college kids that are doing, their work in this industry to create shorts for them. And they pay them to take their videos to post on their platform. So Love, Death, and Robots, it's all shorts made by like independent studios or like random college kids, things like that. and they're good quality stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah, like
Top
and when I say shorts, I mean shorts. They're like 10, 15 minutes.
Some are 5.
Some,
Or 6 minutes.
Some are smaller than that.
Yeah.
And their quality, and you get a lot of story in that short amount of time. It's done very well. I recommend you and your fiance to check it out.
Yes.
I think you guys will like it.
Each
love
story is either about love, death, or robots.
This is why
And that's the cool thing.
and
the only-
literally, he's not even wrong about
Yep.
that. And this is why we're excited for Secret Levels, because we love, death, and robots.
Yeah.
I think we all watched the first season.
We showed it to you.
I think
Yeah,
we showed you a bunch of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was just that good.
Unbelievably good.
Yeah. So yeah, Crossfire, Dungeons and Dragons, Exodus, Honor of Kings. I've never heard of Honor of Kings as a game. I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
Mega Man is crazy.
Mega Man.
It's crazy.
That one's going to be nuts.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah,
'Cause this is they're doing OG Mega Man when he got into the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't like robot Mega Man.
No, this is the Mega Man.
Mega Man. Yeah. They're doing New World Eternium. Pac-Man is getting one. PlayStation. I think they're just doing a bunch of different PlayStation characters. God of War being one of them.
Yep.
They're doing Sifu, which is going to be kind of cool.
Sifu's on the come up.
Yeah. Spelunky. The Outer Worlds, which Outer Worlds looked as a game looked beautiful.
Very good.
It looked
I played,
really good.
I played it for a bit.
It was
Outer
different.
Worlds is the Obsidian game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unreal Tournament, which is
that callback and a half.
yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I remember.
That's still going on. There's tournaments.
Oh no, I know.
Are they unreal?
Yeah.
Okay, pod's over.
I want to go back to the person I was 10 seconds ago. I want to go back.
I want
to
to
that.
forget what I just heard.
Oh my god. And then they're doing Warhammer 40K.
Henry
Which
Cavill must love that.
how much you want to bet he's got a hand in that?
I would, yeah. Question for you.
Is it actually 40K or is it just Warhammer?
No, Warhammer 40K. That's what it says.
Do you think the Ghost of Tsushima one might take place after the game or like somewhere in the game?
They're all going to be side stories. They're all going to be side stories that are not necessarily canon, too.
Okay.
So these don't. I mean, I highly doubt.
didn't know if it would be like a what happened after or like a side bit.
No. It's going to be a complete side
Because
story.
in the preview, it looked like he was wearing the ghost outfit. So I assume it's later in the game.
It might be. It might be somewhere in the middle of the game, but it's just going to be a side story that you don't know where it is because
okay,
canonically, it's not even supposed to be part of this.
Okay, cool.
It's just
I mean,
it's gonna be-
Kratos in a city, that's definitely not.
like Love, Death, Robots was a love letter to animation. This
I
is
don't know.
a
I
love
feel like
letter
for
to video
Sony,
games.
maybe they might. It's like, why wouldn't she use this as an opportunity to
Showcase
your
our-
next games that might be coming out and get people ready?
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
because I think they want.
right?
I think they want you to. Right now, they're probably working on.
They're
Obviously,
probably working on it.
Ghost
So, like,
2,
why
God of
wouldn't you
War.
kind of like it?
They're keeping the hype alive.
They're going to keep it to the short story format.
Yep.
And not call it a teaser. But when they maybe release that, they're like, whoa, wait a second. They did show that off.
They might Easter egg something.
Mhm.
They could Easter egg stuff in there.
Yeah.
So, and this is why, like, I'm
and
saying
it's coming to
this is
Amazon Prime, right?
Amazon Prime.
yeah.
This is why I'm saying it's a love letter to video games because we don't know what we're expecting, but knowing just the animation studio and what's been going on with Love, Death, Robots, I am only seeing this being one of the greatest pieces of video game art released in the
I
last
think
like
so.
decade. Like
I think
it's
so,
gonna
too.
be so good.
Yeah. Like the quality, Pat, is unreal. Honestly, when you go home,
Unbelievable.
be like, Anna, we're going to watch Love, Death, and Robots. And just sit down and watch first. Like, dude,
It makes
it's unreal.
It's like all of your favorite video game short, like you know how Diablo and like Blizzard does really good cinematics. It's basically that you're getting a short story with that level of animation.
What was the first episode for Love, Death? It was
You mean the first one we showed you? I think was the jacking into the monster.
it was Sony's
And the monster
it was
fight.
The
Sony's-
monster fight,
No,
yeah.
it was Sony's something. I remember.
Yeah,
it.
so yeah, that's the one. So it's where they took
Yeah, that one. That
Sony's
one.
Edge, I
After
think.
that, Sony's Edge.
I think it's Sony's Edge.
After that, I was in. I was locked in. It was so good.
That episode has peak animation, stories riveting. At the end of it, there's just
Like,
so
you remember
much
that
happens.
Hugh Jackman movie where like they build robots and then they fight with them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but with monsters.
Yep,
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
it's dope.
With an unexpected twist at the end.
highly recommend.
Yeah.
highly recommend Love, Death, Robots
Yeah.
to anybody.
That was you, Jackman.
Yep.
Not realize that was Hugh
It
Jackman.
was the boxing.
Yeah, the boxing
Yeah,
robots.
yeah.
That's Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that movie didn't do that well. That's why.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked
again, that's why the movie didn't do too well. Because you liked it.
Oh, whoa. Okay, pause over. I'm ending it.
So, yeah, we have one more topic to talk about.
You have
Black
5 minutes.
Myth Wukong.
Let's do it. 5 minutes on Black Myth Wukong. I think
Well,
that's
7.
pretty fitting.
The Monkey Man himself.
The Monkey Man
There's been a
himself.
huge debate if this is a Souls-like, Souls-light, or just an action game. A lot of people are comparing it to God of War: Ghost of Tsushima. There's tons of people being like, "Oh, it's a Souls game," and then there's the rebuttal being like, "Where's the fucking Souls?"
It's a game. It's a game.
At this point, I'm like, "It's a
Third-person
great
game.
game. Shut up."
Great game. Good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Looks really, 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 really good.
yeah.
So far, like from the gameplay I've seen and from the intro cinematic.
Cinematic AF.
But is the gameplay diverse enough?
No, my
Like,
goodness.
do you get more weapons down
Oh,
the
we're
road?
keeping this out of the pause.
I'm asking if there's more weapons down the road.
You can craft your
That's
own.
what I mean.
Yeah,
you can
okay.
craft pommels for your staff.
Really?
Yeah.
Just pommels?
You can craft armor. You can craft, you know how in God of War you can craft the pommel of your axe?
Oh, yes,
you
yes,
can
yes.
craft different tips for your spear that do
Interesting.
different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Changes the gameplay up a little.
Okay, so there's diversity in the gameplay.
Can I change my costume?
Yep.
Diversity with costume changes. That's dope.
And you can wear masks
Oh
too.
my god.
Oh my God. That's awesome. Okay, so there's a lot of diversity.
There
in the gameplay.
actually is.
That's great. That's good to hear. I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna pick it up later then.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I think I will.
Like actually?
Yeah. No, I'm being dead serious.
Later though. Like later on today.
Like when it gets
if
cheap.
no. If I text you later on and you haven't picked it up, then you've lied to me.
No, because later can mean anything.
It's true.
Ooh,
It's any point in time
okay,
after
fair,
this
fair.
point.
I didn't say later today. If I said later today, then you'd be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and once it drops, I'll definitely probably pick it up.
Yeah,
It's
I'll-
already out.
Once it drops in price.
Stop putting price.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah,
yeah,
one
waiting
price.
for a sale.
Yeah, what
Waiting
do
for
they got?
sale.
They had like a 2 million player count, like right out the gate.
10 million in 3 days.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really popular in China.
Very
Yeah,
popular.
Well, I mean,
That's where the majority of the sales came from.
I think the
China.
first day,
China.
the first day was 1.4 million Steam's highest played, and then in 3 days it's at like 10 million.
Yeah, it broke 10 million sales, which is
Which is
crazy.
nuts.
You want to know what? This is the power of a AAA title coming out.
Is it AAA? I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's AAA.
I would say it's AAA.
It's definitely AAA.
This game is in AAA like territory, dude.
Yeah.
This is AAA.
Just because it's not a
There's-
big name studio doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's not AAA. This is a AAA goddamn game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is one of the highest selling games in the last 5 years.
That's
Wait,
the
is No Man's Sky a AAA game?
No,
Why?
it's not.
Why?
This was shit.
I mean, that's not what makes it AAA.
Was
or not.
Borderlands 3 a AAA game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Black Myth Wukong is a AAA game and it's good.
It's good.
Hello Games was
What?
No.
Well, no, hold on. What
Hello Games was a
what dictates a AAA game to you?
Wait, there's an actual
lots of money.
Isn't it the
Right?
is it how many sales?
Yeah. No Man's Sky did not have any.
Okay, but why isn't Black Myth Wukong in your eyes a AAA game?
Did it have a lot of money put into it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think it's been in development for like 4 years.
5 years.
4 or 5. I could be wrong.
Yeah, here. It's high budget, high profile games that are typically produced and distributed by large, well-known publishers. High budget. That definitely hits it. High profile game. Very high profile.
50 million.
To make?
The production for Black Myth Wukong is about 50 million.
Yeah, it's a good amount. It's a good amount of money put into a game. Obviously, not the most amount of money,
It's crazy that they've
but
made.
still 50 million fucking
It's
dollars.
crazy that in 3 days they made some of that back already. That's crazy.
Some of that.
Sorry. What
made all
was
of it.
your what was your criteria for AAA game status? Okay. What's lots of money?
That's
50 million is a lot of money.
It's okay.
it is a AAA title by
I'm gonna
us
start
on
questioning
this.
him on games now.
Yeah, we
How
are
I question you with anime, I'm questioning him on games.
I don't
Good.
play games. I play MMOs.
good. So yeah, Black Myth Wukong. It's a unique
global hit.
IP.
Global hit.
I think it's the fact that it's a unique IP being made in AAA fashion.
Well, it's based off like the story. What was it? Journey to the West.
Journey to the West.
Yeah, that's what it's based off, which is a pretty famous story.
Is that a book?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a unique IP in video games.
Yes,
is what I mean. Like it is a new IP in video games that has a lot of money pumped into it. Because the new IPs you don't see looking the way that this looks.
No, that's true.
Like you've a new IP. I mean, look just as far back as God of War. Sony, okay? God of War 1 looked good, but it's not like awe-inspiring.
No, hold on. Let's do something more recent because you're going back to the PS2 days.
Sure.
And during that time on the PS2, that was pinnacle, like P graphics.
Oh, wait, no. I'm not talking about God of War 1, God of War Remake. God of War 4.
Oh, you're talking about the reboot.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna ask, are you talking God of War 1 or
you
2018?
You got to be a little
I
bit
guess,
more specific.
I guess it should have been.
Because that's not a new IP.
I guess it isn't a new IP.
That's
It's
an old IP.
Yeah, you're right.
If you were talking new IP, it's Horizon would be
Horizon.
Or
yeah,
Ghost
Horizon's a good
of
example.
Tsushima's a new
Sorry,
IP.
Uncharted?
Right,
Would that
right.
be-
That's not a new IP.
Oh, okay.
No, like we're talking new IP.
Oh,
Yeah.
pardon me.
Not
Okay,
existing IP.
Yeah,
He's talking
Ghost of
about new IP.
Tsushima is a good example of it. Why did Ghost of Tsushima do so well? Well, it's a new IP. It got tons of money pumped into it. It looks
And
phenomenal.
it stuck to its lore.
Yeah, it stuck
It
to its
stuck
lore.
to its lore, which was it's a historical piece. It's a fictional historical piece
It's
that they
accurate.
did.
Yeah, it's the same thing that you see with.
Don't know about accurate.
I don't think it was.
They
No.
took liberties. It's
They
it's
took a
Oh, okay,
lot
okay,
of
but
liberties.
like the Mongols invading Japan happened.
Yeah,
It did
yeah,
happen.
It did
yeah.
happen.
But it was-
And in the island, like the island of Tsushima, it did happen there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
that's
But
kind
like
of-
the whole Jin.
No,
it's
yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry. There's accuracy in the game. Pardon me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's accurate to the time, sure. You could say it's accurate to the time
Yeah.
in a sense. But yeah, the overall Black Myth Wukong, new IP, tons of money pumped into it, looks great. And gameplay looks, I mean, some people are saying a little bit boring after a while.
Yeah.
It might, but I mean, what isn't that a Souls game?
Most Souls games.
Souls game,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. You go in,
Well,
you go
is
in.
it a Souls game or is it not a Souls game?
If
I
you
would
go
say it's
into
more of a God of War.
sure, if you say it's more of a God of War
Why'd you hit
game,
me?
regardless, if the
did I
gameplay
hit
is
you?
not fun and
Did you
unique,
realize you hit
like
me?
a lot of those games fall into that pitfall
Say sorry.
where like a game might not play. It might be the same thing over and over. Dodge, roll, right? When
Yeah.
you're talking about Souls like games.
Yeah.
I would consider it an ARPG action RPG.
Yeah. I don't understand why there's like review sites giving it low scores. I mean, I know why. I just think it's ridiculous, but like the game is good. The game is good. Otherwise, millions of players would not be playing this game right now.
Tell that to
and-
10 million people.
Yeah.
And
Diversity, though.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, do these critics even make a dent in
Okay,
what?
here's a question to all the gamers. Would you rather have an over-sexualized woman as the main character, or a very accurate depiction of a character that's been well known?
I'd rather have a very accurate depiction of a character
Yeah,
as well now.
Yeah,
Like they want diversity and all, but if it can be in there, but it doesn't always have to be.
It doesn't need to be at the forefront.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be forced down your throat.
yeah. Like the thing is, it's like what we're talking about a video game that is about a mythical ape that you play as.
Yeah.
And
It's
you're
a
running through- it's a
Chinese mythical
It's
character.
they're
That's
all
what it is.
god. They're not even what there's. Yeah, there's diversity.
I don't
There's
know what
actually a
I don't
lot
know
of
what they
diversity.
want to diversify realistically because none of them have ever stated. I don't think there was one review that stated what diversification that they're looking for. All they said is it lacks diversity and inclusivity. I can't even say inclusivity
There you go.
to their game. Thank you. And like they don't specify what they're looking for when it's already a game about Chinese lore that's pretty damn diverse. Which we don't when like a lot of the Chinese games that are made like Sword and Fairy didn't gain this much popularity. This is the first big one from like China that's gaining mass like media attention.
Worldwide appeal.
I feel like
So,
we should give some
what-
context. Is it Screen Rant? Hang on.
It is. I mean, Scream Rant's one of them. There's a couple other
But
sites that
what
have. did
I
that
want to
too.
know is why is it that they're
Yeah.
being shat on for no diversity, and then we have something like
Assassin's Creed.
that's coming out. It's not out yet, and there's like, oh, black person, fuck that. Oh, woman, fuck that.
I don't think that woman. I don't think people minded her being a woman. I think people were hyped that we're getting an Assassin's Creed in Japan that's a ninja that people have been asking for ages. The problem I think people were having was like, oh, there's a man in the game,
And this is
it's a different race that's in the game that's a part of Japan.
So when the thing is, you have two different groups here with Assassin's Creed, right? They put a black male character, Yasuke, as the main character in Japan, right? And you have gamers, some gamers outraged, right? Black Myth Wukong comes out, and it's critics that are saying this, right?
Yes.
And so it's like you're stuck in this middle spot. Like, is there too much diversity? Is there too little diversity? Why does it matter? Like, these things really don't matter as long as you're not making a racist
it's only
piece.
the West that's mad about.
Well, yeah. No,
about the
West is the only ones who complain about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the West is the only people who are making problems that aren't problems, right?
Yeah, because China loves it.
Oh yeah,
because it follows the lore.
And
it follows their lore. That's their lore.
Japanese people actually don't really care about Assassin's Creed Shadows.
No, they don't.
The person that did make the change.org.
I don't even care about that. I really don't care about that.
Yeah.
What the only thing that I kind of like read on, and I'll have to find sites on this, is like the historians they picked were people that believe that Yasuke had historical value as a Japanese samurai. But there's also historians in Japan that don't believe that he was.
It's liberties.
It is.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it is liberties. Like, Ubisoft wanted to do something. They did it. They took who they wanted to put this into the game, and that's what they got.
Well, I feel like the problem with this game really comes down to like the Mind Goblin.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Mind Goblin, these nuts. God damn, you fall for these too easy. I feel like we were getting to the end of that. We should wrap this up.
Check out Black Myth Wukong if you haven't already. 10 million people are playing it.
Yep.
It's a dope game.
It is.
It looks amazing. I saw somebody stream it. I was like, okay, yeah, this looks legit. And I don't watch streams.
Looks fun.
I'm gonna ask Cooper one question. Did you hear what happened in China?
Nope, not getting me.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're not getting me, buddy. Come on, you think you're gonna get me with that one? That's not gonna happen, bud. But thank you guys.
If either of you get Black Myth, I'd love to hear what you guys think.
Yeah, once it goes on sale, I definitely will. I'll probably pick it up. I have a lot of games on my platter, but
was there a collector's edition for it? If anyone
only online,
knows?
only through their website.
Okay,
yeah. It seems like a lot of game sites are doing that now.
You're the last dying soul in this, and I need to ask you this after this. Let's wrap this up so I can ask you. But thank you guys for watching another episode of the Podsack podcast. We thank you guys.
Tell us if you think Black Myth is a Souls or just a fun fucking game.
Yeah, and hopefully you enjoyed this. If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Do those 3 things for us, please. We are looking for engagement. We love you guys. We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Bye-bye.